Hi everyone, I'm Anne Harris and I'm from Opulent Souls and I'm a body whisperer. And today I've got Holly with me and we are going to be giving you some tips to help you to value yourself.
And this is all part of our upcoming Avoid Burnout and Value Yourself workshop.
Yeah. So Holly, I just got a quick question for you. How many times a day do you think that you have thoughts that are not very kind and loving towards yourself?
I have a lot less than I used to. I think that I used to probably have about 50 thoughts a day that were mostly about how I looked, my mothering, how I was at work, how I was as a friend. The list goes on and on.
Yeah. And so what we've done is we've come up with some techniques to help you if you are having thoughts like this. And the first thing that you need to do is just observe yourself having these thoughts. So you can write it on a piece of paper like a tally sheet, or you can just start to notice how many times a day you're having the thoughts and how, if the thoughts are recurring thoughts, are they always about the same topic? The next thing you can do when you start to have these thoughts is really change your environment. So as soon as you notice that they're there, you need to get up and walk out of the room, or you need to get up and do something else, or pick up a book or magazine. It's really going to help you stop the process straight away and be able to realize what's happening and what you're doing.
I mean, even if you can't get up and move, shake your hands, shake your head, smile intentionally. And if there's a lot of people in the room, you might want to turn and face the wall so they don't think you're going crazy. But it does stop the train of thought. And then you can basically, that's where you come in, and you need to forgive yourself and be compassionate and say, man, I'm really sorry for being so mean. That's awful. Because the absolute essence of learning how to value yourself in this one small way is actually starting to talk to yourself like you would your best friend. Because what we found is that, particularly with women, if you spoke to yourself, or spoke to other people rather, like you speak to yourself, you'd have no friends, no family members near you, no one would want to talk to you, and they'd think you were an absolute and utter bitch, because we are so damning and we are so critical constantly, and yet we accept that from ourselves when we wouldn't accept it from anyone else. So this is one area where you can today start making changes to value yourself more.
And the great news is we're going to be running a workshop on the Sunshine Coast that's going to teach you more detail about how to use these techniques. And we would love you to join us. And all you need to do is click on the link below. There's going to be much more information on there about what's covered in the workshop, and you can also book your ticket.
Yes, and we found that in terms of learning to value yourself, it's how you avoid burnout, which is something that everybody is on the brink of or has suffered. And we really, really want to help move all of us women in a different direction, in a much healthier and happier life.
Yeah, so we look forward to you joining us.
We'll see you soon.